Hey first graders, I hope you're doing well and I hope you had an awesome weekend. Today we're starting Number Corner, but I wanted to let you know that I filled in our picture grid for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday when we weren't having these lessons. So before we even get started, I want you to make sure that you have the correct numbers colored in. So for Friday, I colored in number 68 with purple. On Saturday, I colored in number 57 with yellow. And on Sunday, I colored in number 54 with yellow. So you can pause the video and quick color in 68, 57, and 54. I wrote those numbers right here so you guys could remember those, and make sure you have them in purple and yellow. But before we write our date today, let's remember that our learning targets for Number Corner are recognizing, describing, and extending patterns. Remember, that means we want to be able to know what the pattern is, be able to talk about it, and be able to add on to it. And then we're also working on adding 10 and taking away 10 from any number all the way up to 120. Okay, so let's start with our date. Here is our card for today. It is Monday, and what number do you see right here that tells us the date? I hope you said 11. So today is May 11th. So get out something to write with so that you can write the date with me. So today is May 11th. Do you guys remember what year it is? I hope you said 2020. You can also call it 2020. So May 11th, 2020. And the short way to write it is with the number for the month. Do you remember what number month May is? It's January, February, March, April, May. So it's the 5th month, and it's the 11th day of the month, and it's the 20th year in the 2000s. All right, so now make sure you have your Number Corner notebook out and you're on page 63. You should already be there since you should have colored in those 3 numbers from the weekend. And now we're going to work on finding our number for today. So first, we have to start with a start number, which is 54. That's the one I colored in yesterday in yellow, because the puzzle piece for yesterday led me to 54. So today we're starting on 54, and it says that Tad needs to hop up twice and over to the right once. So here's Tad. Oops, I'm going to bring him to the front. All right, so Tad is on 54, and he has to go up 1 hop. Do you remember what it means to go up 1 hop on the 120 chart? What is he actually doing? When he moves up, he's actually taking away 10. So see, if he's on 54 and he goes up 1 hop, he's landed on 44, which is the same thing as 54 minus 10. So I'm going to stop the hopping and we're going to write that equation. 54 minus 10 equals what? 44. That's where Tad just hopped to. So he's on the 44. Now it says that he needs to hop up 1 more time. So remember, if he's hopping up, it means we're taking away 10. So look, he lands on top of the 34. So that equation would be 44 minus 10 equals 34. I'm going to write that down here. 44 minus 10 equals 34. So he's on the 34, but now it says he needs to go 1 to the right. Look at the chart and ask yourself, what does it mean when he moves 1 to the right? See, adding 10, subtracting 10, adding 1, or taking away 1. He's adding 1. So when he moves to the right, the number's getting bigger. It goes from 34 to 35, so that's the same thing as doing plus 1. So now we're going to continue on with our equations down here. 34 plus 1 equals 35. That's where he landed today, because we finished all the steps over here. Now what color is our card marker for today? It's orange. So I want you to get out your orange crayon or your orange marker and color in this with orange. I should move Tad. So he's on the 35. We're coloring it in with orange. What do you think this picture is going to turn into? We see part of it. The question down here says, what's Tad trying to catch? What do you think he would want to catch? So I'm going to put him floating above 35. All right, so we have some of our equations. I'm going to copy those and bring them to our next page. Okay. Oops, we don't need that page. Okay, so now that we filled in our picture with the orange and where Tad landed, we need to fill in our calendar grid observations chart. So first, I want you to say these answers out loud. What is the date today? I hope you said May 11th. You could also say 5/11. That's the same thing as May 11th. We got that one right. Where did we start today? Well, that number is right here on our calendar marker. It says we started on 54, so fill that in. And then the moves. We went up 2 hops, which is the same thing as doing take away 10, take away 10. So in total, we took away 20. And then we also hopped 1 to the right. All right, now we need to work on our equations. So I'm going to go back here and grab our equations, and this will help our brains think about it a little easier. Okay, so here's our 3 equations. We know, let's do it on this page. Here's our 3 equations, and here is our chart. So we know that 54 minus 10 is 44. We got that. And then we took away 10 again. So instead of doing take away 10, let's start with our beginning number, which is 54. And let's see. I'm going to use my highlighter here. Well, Tad took away 10. I see the take away 10. And then he took away 10 more. And then he did plus 1. So let's do this together. 10 and 10 makes 20. So we know he took away 20. We see that from 54 to 34, that's minus 20. But then he added 1 more. So we can't say he took away 20 because it's actually a little bit less than that. He took away 1 less than 20, so that is actually 19. So our equation would then be 54 minus 19 equals, and where did he land? You can look at our last equation. He landed on 35. So we started at 54, got all the way down to 35. The same way to say it is 54 minus 19 equals 35. Let's see if we got it right. 54 minus 19 equals 35. Good, and our ending number is 35. All right, let's add a day in school. I added a day in school for you guys on Friday since you guys had school. We just didn't do number corner together, but we need to add another X today. And let's count how many we have. This is one group of 100. So that's what the 1 means right here. It's 100. We have 3 groups of 10, which is 10, 20, 30. So we still need to leave that 3 there to show that there's 3 groups of 10. And then here we see 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have to change that 7 to an 8 because there's 8 extra ones. So we're at 138 days in school. Now I also added a quarter for you guys on, no, I didn't. So I was thinking I added a quarter on Friday, but that doesn't make sense because we had Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday together. So we're going to add another quarter today. And right now we're at 3 quarters, which is 25, 50, 75 cents. And remember, 100 cents equals $1. So we're going to add 1 more quarter. And look, we've filled up 100 squares. There's 100 squares behind these quarters because 100 cents equals $1. Now we also need to add another quarter here. And look, we have 4 quarters, so we need to go to the bank and trade it in for $1. Alright friends, I went to the bank and I got us $1. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to tell the banker that we want this dollar. In order to get it, we need to trade him something that's equal to $1. Well, $1 is worth 100 cents, and these quarters add up to 100 cents. Count with me. 25, 50, 75, 100. So we're going to give him our 4 quarters, and then he's going to give us a $1 bill. It's a fair trade. So now we have $1, 0 cents, and our total is $1. Alright friends, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you tomorrow for Number Corner.